fentanyl will kill you. That's no secret. That's not a doubt. Fentanyl will kill you. We've seen that in our community now. We've seen that at the Avernus Glen. Questions?
What do you say to COs who may be breaking the law inside the jail?
We're going to lock you up. I mean, we've caught correctional officers that have smuggled drugs and other items into the jail, contraband, and whenever we can and we can prove the case, then we charge them.
Do corrections officers have Narcan readily available, and was it used in these cases?
I don't know. That's an internal policy that they have there. I would hope that they would have that, but I can't answer that.
How do you think these drugs are getting in there?
Well, they're being smuggled in by either inmates or people who work there at the Avernus Glen. That's the only two ways you can get it in. You know, it's not a little magician that pops them in there. Somebody has to bring them physically in. And so that's what we're going to try to determine, if we can, who's bringing the stuff in there.
In this case, do you have reason to believe that it was COs?
We don't know at this point. This is too early in the investigation. You know, one of the first things we needed to do was find out what the drug was, and we were able to do that very quickly since we have our own forensic lab here at our headquarters. We were able to quickly analyze what evidence that we had and determine the two different drugs.
What was the other synthetic drug you said?
I'm going to spell it for you. PENTAZOCINE.
Is that drug also on the streets, or is that just a popular in jail prison system type drug?
It's in the streets. We've had, this is not the first occasion that we've had it. Again, it's a synthetic drug that's similar to fentanyl, and it's just as deadly as fentanyl.
So when you all responded last night, what did you say you found?
We really didn't find anything when we responded last night. This was a coordinated search that Avernus Glen had asked us to come in and do with our canines, with our dogs, to sniff out, see if we could find some drugs. And so we did a search. We didn't find anything.
But you said there was another individual who may have...
After we left, after we finished our search, then he had another inmate that overdosed. And I believe the jail staff was able to bring that person back and I think get him transported to the hospital. We're not involved in that since it's not a death. We weren't called on that.
How close, Sheriff, in proximity were the jail cells by which these two individuals were found?
I don't know. I don't know all those details. The main thing today was to let everybody know the two types of drugs that we had. Everybody wanted to know what the cause of death is, and that's what the cause of death was the overdose on these drugs.
So just to confirm, 2 deaths this week?
2 deaths, Monday and Tuesday.
Do you think you have a fentanyl problem in the jail?
Well, yet 2 people died. I think if anybody dies, then that's a problem. So, you know, hopefully we will not have any more. Hopefully the inmates there will hear and see what I'm saying and understand that, you know, you're taking a chance with your life if you're taking drugs that are smuggled into the jail. You know, if you know it's fentanyl, you're stupid. If you're just taking a drug and hoping it's something else, that's stupid too. I mean, you're playing Russian roulette with your life when you take drugs. You don't know what you're getting. So I don't know if these 2 actually knew what kind of drugs they were taking, but we can't ask them because they died from it.
So you've got 3 deaths there just this month. What do you say to that, given that, of course, understanding these people do need humane living conditions?
Well, overdosing and dying from drugs, I don't know if that's got anything to do with the inhumane conditions or not. That's separate from me. What we're concerned about, what I'm concerned about, is any criminal activity that occurs down there. That's what my job is, and that's what my priority is to deal with that, not what the conditions are at the Avernus Glen Detention Center. All right. Thank y'all.
Thanks, Sheriff.